It's Trent Austin from Austin Custom Brass. Lo-fi today because we're ordering a new computer, as our old trusty computer of many, many years, almost a decade, finally decided that it stopped wanting to read our USB drives. So no fancy camera, but a decent microphone, and this is going to be a showdown between, this is mine, the A1 Generation 2, and I picked this particular Bach because I like this Bach the best, so I wanted a really good representation, even though we have a lot of Bach trumpets in stock right now. This is the Bach 190 43 anniversary model. So there's a lot of similarities in terms of construction and use of alloys, so I wanted to kind of a little bit narrow the field in that regard. So we're going to do a few different playing tests on this. This is pretty lo-fi. There will be no audio sweetening. There will be no post-processing really at all, other than maybe I'll trim the video a tiny little bit. But both horns are great professional trumpets. You've got both horns in medium large bore. Both horns have a very similar weight profile. They're both very well balanced. Of course, when we talk about the Adams, we are looking at the aesthetic of this horn with the ovated slides and curves. But the bell profile on each horn is pretty similar, although this bell might be slightly tighter flared than this Bach. And kudos to Selmer for coming out. You can see this is a little bit bigger here than that horn. Kudos to Selmer for coming back out with a great design trumpet. I think these anniversary trumpets are really fantastic. They're both really awesome contestants, we'll say, and someone who's maybe going from a rental horn to their professional horn, or someone who's maybe in college or a professional who's looking for their horn. Really great. Both can be bought off the shelf. My A1 is what we call the selected model, and this comes, well, this one's then a little bit modified. It's a raw brass, as you can see, and it's had some lightweight buttons and a valve alignment done, but pretty standard as well. Enough talking, let's do some play testing. So first I'll do a little bit of Arbans on both horns. I'll start on the Bach because it's in my hand. Really great trumpet. It is quite fine. Now the Adams. Be sure to put in your comments what you think, what you like, what you hear. Let's play another Arban's piece, this one a little bit more percussive. And now to the Bach. What do you hear? You hear any differences? I feel differences and I hear differences, but sometimes what I hear on the back end from this perspective is a little bit different than what you hear from the business end, we'll say. By the way, the mouthpiece I'm using on this set of the clips is just my 3C, straight down the middle. Now let's play a little bit of Charlie A2. Got the Bach in my hand, so I might as well use the Bach. The microphone, by the way, that I'm using is a Rode microphone, so it's a little bit better than a cell phone audio capture, but it's still not as good as I normally use, so just bear that in mind. Here's the Adams on Charlie A2. So there you go. That's the Adams and the Bach. Also, let's do some bebop. Let's play a little bit of Donna Lee. We'll start on the Adams. All these are first takes. What you hear is what I got today, be it good or bad or otherwise. Now on the Bach. Now, I'll play a little bit of one of my favorite ballads. I use this a lot to test horns, and this is just the A section from In a Sentimental Mood, starting on the Bach. To the Adams. And it wouldn't be a clip comparing without a little bit of a pop excerpt, so I'm going to switch mouthpieces to one of our prototype mouthpieces. This is a prototype, one of our very first prototype mouthpieces, based on the Alcass. As you know, Alcass was from Milford, Mass, and I got my start in the brass industry in Massachusetts. That's where my shop started, so I wanted to pay a little homage to him. This is about a 3x1, so a lot smaller than a 3C. So let's do, oh, that's cold. Let's do Easy Lover, that excerpt from Phil Collins, starting on the Adams. This is a little bit different than what I would play for my lead mouthpiece, but it was just the closest one available. So now we'll do it on the Bach. So there you have it. Bach, Adams, both incredible trumpets. Which one do you like? What do you hear? It's always great to read your comments, so please post them. Enjoy this. While you're around here, click the subscribe button. Stay up to date with us. Thanks so much for your great support of the shop. We've launched our brass giving holiday sales, so if you have any particular needs, reach out to us and we'll take great care of you. Okay? Take care. Cheers. Thanks.